Hello, it is Sunday, and this is my mental health vlog, and I did not realize my hair was as high as it was today. Oh well, it is what it is. I did add some purple to it. I don't know if you can see. I bought some purple for when I diet, and this didn't come out very purpley, so I have some overtone that I just put on it today to make the front more purple, because I like diversity in my hair. My colorful hair is part of my identity. I was trying to think of any like magnificent things that happened this week that could kind of be the cornerstone for my vlog tonight, and I really couldn't think of any. This was the first full week back to work in 2023, and the next week we have a short week. And then next week I'm in New York. So maybe by February I'll actually start having, a regular work schedule and life schedule. Monday. I remember very little of Monday. I do remember that, we have a friend of ours who is a masseuse, and since my boyfriend did so much for Christmas, I decided to buy him a massage. So she came over on Monday night and gave him a really good deep tissue massage, which he really needed. And then we hung out and chit-chatted and caught up, which was great because we hadn't seen her in a while, and she's gone through stuff, and it was just really good to have her and see her out, or see her out of the house and back at it. So that was Monday. Tuesday was kind of cool actually, because my boss and I had a conversation that she was being very vulnerable with me, and she was saying things like right now everyone's kind of thinking that things are her fault without communicating it to her, and she feels like she's under a microscope and all these things. And I'm like, I get it probably any better than anybody else in the company, because you just did that to me. So, but I'm trying to be really supportive because I get it, but I understand. And we all want the same thing. We want the project to be very successful, and we want to make sure we're viewed in the best possible light because of the work that we're doing. And she's just seeing all the things that I've been struggling with, and I really want to say it's Schadenfreude, and I'm like, ha ha ha, but honestly, that's just not who I am. I'm glad that she is seeing it, but I hate that she's going through it because I hate how much I went through it. So, but after work Tuesday, I got to go pick up my son from school, which was awesome. I don't get to do that very often, and brought him home, and my boyfriend made dinner, and my son had some homework to do, and then we watched a little bit of TV and had dinner, and then got his shower and got in bed, and I went to make him a lunch for the next day, and our bread was moldy. I'm like, well, okay, he's buying lunch tomorrow. We had him Tuesday night and Wednesday night, and on Wednesday, I told my boyfriend and my son, I'm like, okay, after the meeting, I'm going to swing by the grocery store and I'm going to get some bread and some better jelly, because what we had was crap, and make him peanut butter jelly for lunch. And I had enough other stuff to make his little lunch, and I do love making his lunch, so I got to do that. So I had him Tuesday or Wednesday night, and on Thursday morning when I was taking him to school, he's like, wait, so you're not picking me up today? I said, no, Daddy's picking you up today. Am I coming back over on Friday? I said, yes, you are. He's like, well, why am I not just staying here? And I'm like, we didn't think that through. It is what it is. At my meeting on Wednesday, I got my 3-year sobriety chip, because actually today, which is January 15th, is my 3-year sober date today for my sexual for my sex addiction. So I'm very proud of me. I'm very proud of my program, and I'm proud of my friends and my support system. who have just always been awesome. So I very much, when Mom left to go back home, and she got to kind of see the friends that I've surrounded myself with in the last couple of years, I could just see that she was happy with the type of people I surrounded myself with. Like, I could tell that she loved my support system, and to be honest, most of my support system loved her, but what's not to love? So that was the thing on Wednesday night. Thursday night, I kind of screwed up date night. Thursday night is our date night, and I've been, because I have a work trip and I'm going to be gone for a week, I shut down my Etsy shop to stop any new orders coming in, whereas I had so many orders and patches that I needed to work on. And so on Thursday afternoon, I told my boyfriend, I'm like, I just want to work until like 5:30 or 6 just to sit in here a little bit longer and finish the patches that I was working on. Well, of course, one thing led to another. Machines were acting up, thread was breaking, all that kind of stuff. He brings me dinner at like 7:15, 7:30, because I have been in here to completely neglecting him on date night. And he told me, he's like, it's okay. I know you've got work to do. You've got to do it. The people paid you for these. You have to get them out. So he really is wonderful. And he's really good to me. Even when I am my usual self and just completely oblivious of anybody else but myself. Becoming a little bit more aware of that I can be very, very self-centered and very silo. And it's not that I don't care or love the people around me. It's just I have a hard time absorbing relative information from people the way that they do about me. Like, I have friends that can tout off facts about me, and I can probably tout off a few facts about my friends, but it's really unequal. And it's like I said, it's not that I don't care. I guess I'm not good at small talk. I don't ask questions. I just kind of enjoy company, but I don't know. I've been thinking about that a little bit lately, that I'm self-aware that I'm self-centered, and I don't want to be as self-centered as I feel like I am. I mean, there are moments when it's not about me, and it's, and that's usually when it involves my son, where, he's everything in the world to me. I don't know, just something I've been thinking about since I'm going to be meeting with a new therapist soon, just trying to figure out because she's going to ask, what do you want to accomplish through therapy? And I feel like I need to have some kind of general idea. If I'm changing direction, what direction do I want that to be? What are things that I need to uncover about myself or work on about myself? So there's that. And I already figured out what I was talking about. Oh, screwing up date night. However, the dinner was wonderful. He grilled me a steak and had a little side of pasta and pasta sauce and garlic bread. He's so good to me. Friday I expected to be slow because right up into the 3-day weekend, which I had honestly forgot Monday was a holiday until I went to schedule a meeting. I'm like, why isn't anyone available on Monday? Oh, that's right. It was very, very busy, and I was expecting to kind of get off early, and I did not get off early. But I got a lot of stuff done. I had to have my boss help me. I'm like, okay, look, I get that we've got a couple of big projects that we were working on that we need to go back and do some stuff on. We've got some new stuff that's coming. I said, I need help prioritizing. And she did. And I really like this new dynamic that she and I have, because I didn't know what I didn't know before, and I was very unsupported. So to have someone where I can ask a question and she's like, well, yeah, that's why I'm here. Or that I can miss something and she can point it out, and it's not that I'm pissed that I missed it, although I am, but it's just I never would have, have seen that. So this dynamic that she and I have is really, really nice, and I'm enjoying where it's going. And it's I think our moment of vulnerability this week was really good for us, because I told her all the things about how I felt when everything blew up, and I explained to her why I understood why she was feeling the way she's feeling. So anyway, that's going in a good direction, and she's kind of heavily dependent on me right now as she's trying to get caught up with some stuff. But it's a nice dynamic shift. I feel value again at work, which is nice. Friday evening, of course, I picked up my son. Saturday, it was my boyfriend and his parents and my son and I went to the museum because my boyfriend's parents, who are grandma and grandpa, by the way, gave my son the museum experience to see the Tutankhamun exhibit as part of his Christmas gift. So we did that on Saturday, and that was a lot of fun. And then we did Olive Garden afterwards, and it's always nice hanging out with my boyfriend's parents. I really enjoyed them a lot. They're a little kooky, but kooky in the best possible way. Because to be honest, my boyfriend's kooky and I'm flat out nuts. So it's always fun spending time with them, and my son loves them so much. It's just great. And then this morning, got up, washed the car. I didn't actually physically wash the car because I don't do that, but we had the car washed. And then hung around the house, took my son home, and then we met some friends of ours to go see a movie, Megan. Okay, it's not what I expected, but seeing it in a theater full of people who are all thinking the exact same thing, and then someone whispers, and then everyone laughs because someone said the thing that everyone else is thinking, like literally that's what the entire movie was. And the audience it was like annoying at first, but then it's like, no, everyone's into it, it's fine, this is just how we're watching the movie. Oh my god, it was so funny. Our friends enjoyed it. Well, one of my friends enjoyed it, one of it didn't, but he's really hard to please. And he'll never see this because he's not on most social media that you don't, he didn't like it. He thought I was just like Chucky. I'm like, well, whatever. So anyway, it's worth seeing in theaters with a packed audience. I think that's how you will enjoy it the best. I think if you wait and watch it at home on TV, I just don't think it's going to land. But I digress. This is not movie reviews. So that's my week in a nutshell. Really nothing insane. A few little things here and there, I guess. The 3-year chip was nice. The connection with my boss is nice. Having the extra time with my son is nice. And being treated really well by someone who, whether or not I mean to or not, I can be neglectful of. So it's like I never feel like I can do enough to let him know how I feel, Alright guys, that's it for me tonight. Check on your friends, make sure they're doing okay. Check on your loved ones, make sure they're doing okay. Your friends can be your loved ones, so check on your family. And absolutely, as always, check on yourself. What do you need? What can you help do to make your life easier? And what do I want to talk to my next therapist about? Okay. I will see you guys next weekend, which is the 22nd. I will, but it will be early in the afternoon on the 22nd. All right, guys. Bye.